Hello fellow modelers and styling fanatics, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is doing fine and enjoys the hobby. Concrete Banger is back again with another one of its notorious updates episode. You name it, it's your choice this time. So on today's episode or update or whatever you name it, what do we have? We have part 7, a review. Once again, the choice is yours. We have the unboxing of our figures, of our new figures for the Flak 36-37 project from Tamiya in 1 to 35th scale and kit number 35017. So, since I have made the Flak as a winter camo, I could not use the figures included in the kit, mainly because they weren't dressed up properly. So since we have snow, I couldn't left our soldiers without proper garment. They would die out of cold, of course. They wouldn't even move a muscle. So I opted to find a kit. My friend Rob, the usual suspect, of course, as always, provided me with a solution. So he sent me over a kit. Which kit is that? Today we're gonna find it out. I am going to do the unboxing of the presentation and unboxing of that kit in front of the camera. So let's take a look. Oh, looks like I forgot. You guys know the drill. Grab yourselves a seat, make yourselves comfortable, crack the mandatory cold one or hot brew, and let's now take a look on that kit. So, what's the new figure kit that the usual suspect sent us? Boom, guys. None other than Dragon's Flak Artillery Crew 1943 to 1945 in 1 to 35th scale. So let's take a look at the box. No, first of all, let's talk about it. Through a quick search on ScaleMates, it stated that this is a new toolkit back from 2005. So that's all the info I have. I haven't done any research at all. This is the first time I set my eyes on this kit, and we're gonna discover it together. Let's take a look at the box first before I unbox it. Before I open it, we have a normal box, top opener. Over here at the front, we have 6 figures. We have a guy with binoculars, the guy with this system, which is a rangefinder, etc., if I am not mistaken. A guy that unloads cells from the ammo canisters, and a guy that loads cells on the gun, and we have the gun operator, the guy that cranks the handles, etc. Over here at the corner it says unassembled model kit. This kit contains over 60 parts. It is for a skilled modeler age 14, and box contains models of 6 figures. 60 parts for figures. Interesting. First time I encounter something like this. Luckily, I am just over the age of 14. I don't know that if I am skilled. I highly doubt that. So over here at the side we have, information on various languages: Japanese, English, German, French, Spanish and Chinese. Says that contains parts for 6 figures. Paint and glue are not included, unfortunately. And we have advertisement for Dragon's other kits, 6213 and 6215. Okay, this kit is none other than Dragon 6275, Flak artillery crew, as I've said. And over here at the other side we have the advertisement for of this kit, that it says multi-posed figures, which is true if I am not mistaken. Now, upon opening the box, smells like old plastic, yes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 plastic sprues in total, a small photo-etched thread, and over here at the bottom of the box we have the instruction sheet. Now let's move the box aside, the rest of the box aside, and let's grab the sprues one by one in order to examine them. It looks like this is the most professional unboxing I have done up to this point. Woohoo! Okay, let's grab the sealed bag first. Let me do the honors of opening it. Yeah, right. I wish my blade is dull. And let's start. So we grab a screw in random. And on the first sprue we have a nice surprise, looks like ammo canisters. This is sprue H and J, both of them glued together over here, both of them in one piece. So on sprue H we have ammo canisters. We can either pose them open or closed. This one is empty, this one is half used, and these two are full of ammo. Pretty nice detail over here. You know, the texture is really good. It is a little bit faint, but I am happy with it. If you compare it to the Tamiya ammo canister, which I have over here, you can clearly see some difference. Oops. I don't know which one looks more realistic, which one looks not more realistic, which one has the proper look. I'm gonna research that, and I am gonna decide which ones I am going to grab for my diorama scene. I suppose Dragon is the one that has more realistic ammo canisters. That's a guess. Don't take my word for granted. Flimsy. And over here at sprue J we have part from the range finder mechanism. This is really detailed, crisply detailed, I have to say. And I am kinda amazed. Over here we have even detail inside the binocular, you know, the inside. This is the place where we put our eyes to look through this. Now let me zoom in to give you a closer look of that sprue. Here is the detail I was talking about inside that part. I am amazed by that. Here is the rangefinder. That's how I am going to call it. If this one is not a rangefinder, please guys correct me in the comment section below. And here are the famous, the notorious ammo canisters that will make me do some research. and those were sprues H and J. So let's leave them aside and let's grab the other sprue. Let's zoom out now. Boom. Over here we have, okay, two sprues again, Q and M. So on sprue Q we have spent cells and normal cells, and on sprue M we have more boxes, probably, yeah, more ammo boxes. I suppose that this ammo box is not included only on this figure set. It is probably included on some other set of dragon. I really like the wood grain texture over here at the box, and from the looks of it, I guess that we can either glue it in open or closed position. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. Probably I am going to glue it in open position. Give me a moment, guys. Sorry, one of my shop cats has decided to return from her night stroll in the neighborhood. So, nothing more for me to say over here. Let me give you a closer look of this sprue as well. Let's zoom in. Take a good look at this wood grain texture. I am really amazed by that as well. Really crisp detail here. I guess that this will this will catch paint and washes nicely. And here we have the cells, live ammunition and spent ammunition. I think that the spent ammunition is done through the process of slide molding. Really nice stuff. We have 6 spent cells. This will make a great addition to my diorama, a great detail addition to my diorama. And as I've said before, this is sprue Q and this is sprue M. Now, inside that baggie we have a small photo-etched thread as well. I won't need to zoom out for that. Let me open it. Let me open the baggie and let's take a look at those at this photo-etched thread. I am guessing, I am sure that this here is the bottom of the cells, you know. When I say the bottom of the cells, I mean this part. Let me give you a closer look. I can see some writing letters, numbers. From what I can see right now, I can see the number 4 engraved, but I am not sure. I will need to bring the object closer to my eyes in order to see, to have a better look. This is a really nice detail. This will help us to add even more detail to our cells, to our ammunition. So props to Dragon for providing us with this nice detail. So let me return that to its baggie again and seal it until we need this. And now let's move on to this one, this small sprue, which I suppose That is, yes, it is a part of this one, and they just cut it to fit the box. So this is our figure sprue. Yep, this is not labeled, with a letter at least. And here we have a lot of crisp details. Give me another moment and I am going to be back. Me and my professional unboxings. I was almost out of battery to my cell phone. Anyway, so let's continue. So here we have 6 figures as it's stated. Let me see from where I can start from. Okay, really crisp and nice detail on their uniforms and their jackets. I really like their faces. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 faces in total, both in the big and the small sprue over here. So this will give us even more options, to change their face. We can see that we have various poses on their hands and on their legs. The mystery is gonna be solved whenever I show you the instructions. I really like the detail on their uniforms, and I believe these figures are gonna help me paint them, if not paint themselves. And now, since I have nothing more to comment on them, let me give you a closer look. Let me start from this small sprue, so I can move to the bigger one. Look at the detail and those faces. Look at those facial expression, guys. Really nice. Here you can see that clearly these figures are wearing gloves. Look at the detail on this, on the boots on the boots as well. Very nice. I am really pleased. As I've said, these figures are going to paint themselves. Fantastic. Look at the jacket together with the gear. Really fine and crisp details. Angry facial expressions. Yep, especially that guy over here. And that guy. This guy is a little bit happy. And here we have the serious Joe. And that's the other side. Helmets, binoculars over here at the corner. Very nice figure set. Thank you, Rob. I am really grateful. Wowzers. Okay, one thing I can see that it is a little bit, it is a little bit problematic, is the sprue gates on their legs especially. They are kind of positioned in a difficult to reach place to reach in order to clean. So this must be the only downside. I can tell for the time being. I have to put them together to see if they have gaps, etc., etc. But I am really happy just taking a look at them. I'm not gonna lie, I am kinda amazed. And now let's move to the instruction sheet. So, instruction sheet is a single page, colored. I am happy that this is not at the back of the box. And we start from the guy with the rangefinder unit. He can be positioned only in one way, targeting, searching for a target, as you can see. We have color callouts for GSI Krios, Mr. Color, and Model Master Color. Over here it states that, of course, and I am going to convert these colors to my Vallejo range. So first figure is the guy with the rangefinder. Really looks like this rangefinder looks like a complex tool. Interesting. Second guy, we have this little fella over here, which is kinda interesting because you can either position him like this or position him like this, you know, searching the skies with his binoculars in order to find possible targets. That's a nice, that's a nice detail. I really like when figure companies do that, when they give you options, especially in artillery crews or crews in general, because if I have made the Flak 37 variant, I would use that guy. Since I've made the Flak 36, I will use this guy. I will pose the same guy like this. This is a really nice and thoughtful detail, and I wanna congratulate Dragon for that. Very nice. Another figure, the next figure we're gonna talk about is the third guy over here, the guy that grabs the ammunition from the ammo box. Another good figure. You can position him in two ways. Either he is grabbing the whole box from whenever he is grabbing it from a truck or whenever, or either he is grabbing a round from inside the box. I am probably going to use this position where he is grabbing a round. Now we move on to the fourth guy. He probably passes the ammunition to the loader. He can be positioned only in one way. The only thing that we can change is the orientation of the cell. Either the cell is looking downwards or either the cell is looking upwards. Now we move on to guy number 5. He is the loader. Either he keeps either he grabs the cell and keeps it in standby mode, or either he loads it moments before he loads the cell into the gun. That's a nice position as well. And of course I am going to opt for this position moments ago before he loads the cell into the gun. And final but not least, the operator of the gun, which once again we have two options. Either he is on rest position waiting for orders, or in a calibrating position, I'm gonna call it. And that's our instruction sheet. Now let me gather the mess from my workbench and I am going to be back. And that was everything included inside this box of figures. Now what's my opinion about them from a single look that I have taken inside the box? First of all, amazing detail straight out of the box. I am really happy with the amount and the detail in general that these figures have. I am also happy that they can be positioned in two ways, mainly the guys that do all the action, like the loader, the guy the commander, and the guy that provides the cells. Loader, the gunner, loader, the guy that provides the cell, and the commander. I am really happy with their position. I've got mixed up a little bit over there. I am also happy that they provide us with a photo-etched detail of the ammunition as well. Instructions are clear. I like that they come in color. This will help us. There's nothing else for me to say. I cannot be sure if the kit is as good as it looks if I don't build it. So my total and honest opinion will come after I assemble those figures, but I am 70% happy. I will be 100% after I have assembled them and after I see that they go together as intended. Anyway, that was everything about this, everything that I have to say at this time. This is going to be our crew for the Flak. This is going to be what we are going to work on our next 2 or 3 episodes, depends, probably 2 if if everything goes to plan. And with all that said and done, we have made it to the end of this episode. On our next episode we will probably start working on the assembly of those guys, and who knows, we may be able to slap some paint on them. I hope that you guys found this video helpful and interesting and stick along for the next one. Before I go, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that watched this video. A special thank you to my subscribers, old and new ones. You guys are the best and you are the reason I keep doing these videos. Now, for the newcomers out there that encounter one of my videos for the first time, welcome guys. I hope that you like what I do. If so, you all know what to do. Leave a like, comment with your thoughts and opinions, share the video if you believe it deserves to be shared, or even consider subscribing for more builds to come your way. Until the next time, fellow modelers and friends, take care and model on. It was that Mofo Damon signing out.